There are moments when even the greatest cultural icons in the world have to stop and ask themselves whether any of this is actually real. Taylor Swift did exactly that, not on a stage packed with tens of thousands of fans, but in a quiet, deeply human moment. Have you ever wondered what truly holds an artist steady at the center of a cultural era that lasts nearly 2 years, where every gaze, every expectation, every emotion is focused on a single person? This week, the final 2 episodes of Taylor Swift's The End of an Era unexpectedly landed on Disney Plus earlier than planned as a Christmas gift to fans. But make no mistake, this wasn't just another familiar surprise drop from Taylor. Episodes 5 and 6 opened the deepest door yet into her inner world during the Eras Tour, a record-breaking 21-month journey that didn't just reshape the music industry, but redefined how we think about connection, family, and memory. Here, we don't just see a superstar, we see a daughter standing at the center of her closest relationships with her mother, her father, her brother, the team she calls her tour family, and the man who couldn't be there for the final show, yet remained present in a deeply personal way. These seemingly small moments become the emotional pillars of an entire era, and it's here that the story begins to shift from the glare of stadium lights to the quiet truths behind the curtain. What do you think is the true heart of the Eras Tour? Hold on to that thought, because next we go deeper into the layers of emotion Taylor Swift has never shared so openly before.
When the stage lights come on, most people see only Taylor Swift, alone, standing before a sea of fans. But in the final 2 episodes of The End of an Era, Taylor deliberately pulls that curtain aside to reveal a core truth. The Eras Tour was never the journey of a single person. It was, quite literally, the story of a family. Taylor calls her career a family business, not one built on strategy, capital, or industry expertise, but on the blind faith of parents willing to learn everything from scratch. In a ruthless industry where one wrong move can cost a career, the Swift family chose to lock arms, enduring losses together, celebrating wins together, and walking the path Taylor chose. What stands out isn't the sacrifice itself, but the way Taylor talks about it. No dramatics, no romanticizing, just a quiet acknowledgement that without that family support, the Eras Tour, at its staggering scale and intensity, might never have existed. Her mother, Andrea Swift, describes joining the tour as a way to honor what the family has devoted their lives to. Beneath those simple words lies a larger truth. Lasting success is rarely the work of one person alone. Alongside the family story is another layer, one that showcases Taylor's professional mastery at a level that amazes even those closest to her. Behind-the-scenes moments show her breaking songs apart and weaving them back together like a musical architect. Gracie Abrams, a gifted young artist in her own right, is nearly stunned as Taylor walks her through a complex mashup over the phone. Double choruses, double bridges, and a structure that makes 2 songs feel like they were always meant to be one. This isn't spontaneous inspiration anymore. It's the mindset of a master who has lived with music long enough to turn instinct into muscle memory. That mastery peaks in the final episode as Taylor prepares the medley for the closing night of the Eras Tour. She recites a seamless chain of transitions between Long Live, New Year's Day, and the manuscript, calmly and precisely, like she's mapping the emotional coordinates of goodbye. Even her mother reacts. That sounds complicated, and it is. But that complexity mirrors Taylor's state of mind, a person trying to hold on to every memory, every era within a single moment. The emotional heart of these episodes, however, belongs to Marjorie.
What began as a simple performance, no elaborate lighting, became a shared ritual across stadiums. Fans raised their phones, turning darkness into a quiet constellation of lights. No one planned it. It happened naturally, and that's what made it real. For crew members who had lost loved ones, Marjorie stopped being just Taylor's story. It became a place to hold grief, to believe that those we've lost are still somehow close. A tearful reflection from backing vocalist Camila Marshall, whose mother never got to see the Eras tour, hit Taylor with sudden clarity. In the car after the show, Taylor told her brother that this moment made her realize how lucky she was. Her mother, her father, and Travis Kelce had all been able to witness this journey. It was a rare moment of awakening where triumph stood beside loss and gratitude became painfully sharp. In another layer of the story, Taylor reveals how she secretly wrote and recorded the life of a showgirl in Sweden during tour breaks, creating quietly, loving quietly, and writing from a place where everything felt full of possibility. And then, at the intersection of personal life and career, Travis Kelce appears, not in person, but through a letter waiting backstage on the final night. Those words were more than encouragement. They marked the moment Taylor called him the love of my life. Even football, something that once didn't exist in her world, became an unexpected bridge between Taylor and her father during a quiet pre-show moment watching a game together. And then there was the Hat Kid, a child, a black hat, and a question that sounded innocent but cut deep. Is this real life? That question stopped Taylor in her tracks, because maybe, after everything, it was the same question she was asking herself, standing at the center of an era that was coming to an end. When the final episodes of the end of an era fade to black, what lingers isn't the record-breaking numbers, the 3-hour run times, or the unprecedented scale of the Eras tour. What remains is something deeply human, the fragility beneath the glory, and the quiet web of love that keeps a person from being swallowed by their own spotlight. Taylor Swift shows us that standing at the center of a cultural phenomenon doesn't mean standing alone. She stands there because of her family, because of collaborators who cried during Marjorie, because of memories carefully woven together, just like her mashups. Ultimately, the Eras Tour isn't just a career retrospective. It's a reminder that every era is built from ordinary moments, a handwritten letter, a football game watched before showtime, or a child looking up and asking, "Is this real life?" That question may be the most powerful message Taylor leaves behind. As we chase achievement, expectations, and an unrelenting pace of life, do we still know how to pause and truly feel what's happening around us? Taylor chose to end this era with gratitude, not victory. And that's the choice of someone who understands that the greatest value of success isn't the peak, but the people who helped you reach it. If you're in the middle of your own journey, ask yourself, who is the family that's keeping you standing today? If this story resonated with you, leave a comment with the word that best captures how it made you feel, and don't forget to subscribe as we continue exploring the moments behind the spotlight, where the real stories begin.